Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is caught by Laporta. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A final shot before break here. Goff to the end zone, but it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Jackson. Throw right side taken in by Wallace. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Jackson will throw again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now Jackson. That is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Tylan Wallace, 33 yards. And the Ravens are back within a score. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Going up the gut, Montgomery. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 104 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Here's Goff. And that one too wide and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now Goff. That's complete to the Porter. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 73 yards. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Room here to run. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then at the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
Now Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Now Goff. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's first and 10. Jackson to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. So the inability there to get the two-point conversion sort of leaves the door at least a little bit more ajar.
And puts the onus now on the kickoff team and the defense to make sure they don't give up a big play that puts them in position to lose.
Especially on this kickoff. Got to be careful. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this will be covered up by the Lions, and that might just about seal the deal. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the...
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they'll indeed take a knee. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one. So it's a win here for the Lions, and the guy who spearheaded things was their quarterback, and that's Jared Goff.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and